Oh my gosh, you guys are not going to believe what happened tonight at the doctor's office. First of all, let me just tell you that there was a complete mix-up. Yes, I have an ultrasound next week. It was not tonight. What happened was, apparently I had two doctor's appointments scheduled. I had a routine checkup, which was tonight, and I have an ultrasound checkup that is scheduled for next week. But yesterday, when the doctor called, I assumed that apparently there was a miscommunication somewhere along the lines, and I didn't realize that I had two appointments a week apart. I thought that I was getting the ultrasound and my 20-week routine checkup in one night. And so, like, theoretically, I did have the date right for next week. That's the scheduled ultrasound. But yesterday, what I missed was the appointment I was scheduled for tonight. Are you following me? I know this is so confusing. So long story short, I had a routine checkup tonight, which I went in thinking was my ultrasound. Next week is the real ultrasound. Tonight was just a routine checkup. So can you imagine? First of all, not only did I freaking tweet my face about it, off today about it, I'm so sorry for getting everyone so hyped up. I Facebooked about it. I did several breaks on the radio about it today. And of course, I don't have a sex or a gender. I don't have a sex for you. I can't tell you what we're having because I'm not going to know until next Wednesday. So anyway, the heartbeat was at 152. Everything looks great, and that's good. But of course, and you know, I chugged like 40 ounces of water before this appointment. So of course, I'm waiting in anticipation of finding out the sex. And something was up when the nurse practitioner said, "Okay, go pee in a cup." And I'm like, no, I have an ultrasound, so I probably shouldn't pee in the cup before the ultrasound. She's like, "Oh, you do? Okay." So then 5 minutes later, I'm sitting in the office waiting for my doctor to come in, and I can hear them talking outside the door, and the nurse practitioner's like, no, you be the one to tell her. I don't want to disappoint her. So then when my doctor walked in, I'm like, "Don't even tell me. I am not having my ultrasound tonight." She's like, "You're not having it tonight. It's next week." So it's a total bummer. I know I had everybody on edge. I was freaking out, and it's one more week. So I will be 20 weeks next week, and that's when I will have the ultrasound done at 6 o'clock. So in the meantime, I have to wait it out for one more week. The suspense is killing me, but I think it'll be that much more enjoyable and that much more exciting for next Wednesday. So that is that. To recap you, over the weekend, I asked one of my very good friends, Cynthia, if she would want to be the godmother of the baby, and she was so excited, and so she's the godmother. And shout out to our best friend Chris. Chris is the godfather, so that's really good. Yesterday in the mail, thank you for all the recommendations and the suggestions for Baby Bargains. This is the 2011 edition, and it's awesome. I mean, I've only skimmed through it, and I can't wait to really sit down and take apart everything they say here. But every single mom I have talked to said this is the one book you got to get when it comes to preparing for the baby. So that's that. And it's good because Cynthia and I are going to go baby registering in 2 weeks because she has a 2.5-year-old and a 4-month-old. So she's going to come with me, and I've got my book, so I am armed. I'm ready. Cynthia also got me, she swore by this cream, this Tummy Rub Stretch Mark Butter by Mama Mia. And this is what it is. Now, you know, like the last few Stretch Mark creams I've tried, they haven't really worked so much for me just because my skin's really sensitive, and I broke out in that heat rash like about a month ago. And so up until this weekend, I was just using Johnson & Johnson's moisturizer. But this Tummy Rub Stretch Mark Butter seems to not be affecting me, and it's been working really well. And Cynthia swears by it. She doesn't have one stretch mark, and she said she puts it on, or she did put it on every morning and every night. So I've been doing that religiously for the last 4 or 5 days. So that's what it is. And again, it's from Mama Mia Skincare. And then I thought this was the cutest thing. So Cynthia has a 4-month-old, and she had a few of her little extra infant diapers left because Kate, her 4-month-old, is already out of the infant stage of the diapers. And so she gave me a bunch. She gave me the last few that Kate had, and look how tiny they are. It's like you can sneeze in them. It's the size of a tissue. Adorable. I can't wait. And I guess these are the Pampers, and it's got that yellow line, so when they take a little pee-pee, the yellow line turns, I think, green. And so you know when they took a little pee-pee, so I think it's so cute. So the belly shot, I've definitely popped, and now I've hit that point where I definitely cannot sleep on my stomach because it's uncomfortable. But thankfully, I have always been a good side sleeper, so side sleeping has not been an issue, and I've actually been sleeping really well every night, so I don't need that huge-ass body pillow just yet. So I'll give you a belly shot, and you'll see the difference. I mean, look, I've gained about 14 pounds so far. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Here's my belly. I keep in mind, I just had a big meal. So it always looks bigger after I have a meal. And my outie, or my innie, is becoming an outie, I think. It's about to become an outie. My belly's going to be like Kelly Ripa's, but not as ripped, obviously. But I will have an outie belly button, I think. So, there you go. That's my baby in there. So next week, I'm so sorry for the freakouts all day. But next Wednesday is the day. I will be 20 weeks, and we will find out if we are having a boy or a girl. So thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye.